What's up, guys? Back with another video today. Today we're going to be discussing some of the most underrated attributes when it comes to tonal. What are some of the things that I think that either tonal users might take for granted, and what are some of the things that maybe you need to know about to just give you some more insight on the machine? Some of the things that I find when I use tonal are going to be discussed today. Some of the things that I feel like I take for granted, and some of the things that sometimes I realize while I'm working out, it's just like, wow, I can't believe I'm doing this. I can't believe tonal is able to allow me to do these things. That's what we're going to be discussing today. Let's get right into it. All right, guys. So the first thing on my list here is the fact that you can move the handles on tonal. You can move the handles without any weight. Guys, you activate the weight with your Bluetooth handles. So you can quite literally pull an extremely, you can get into position. You can get this handle into position with the weight off. And then all of a sudden, whenever you're ready, boop, you turn the weight on. Guys, that is invaluable. That is invaluable. No longer do you have to be at the gym and sitting down on that bench press and picking up that 80 pounds with one hand and that other 80 pounds in the other hand. You have to muscle it up over here to do an overhead press with 80 pounds. No, not with tonal. You just pick the handle up, you go like this, and then you push. And you turn the weight on when you're ready, and you turn the weight off. An amazing, amazing thing that I think the tonal users forget. They forget how miraculous of a thing this is. You're quite literally picking up weight with no weight. It's just amazing. Okay, the power output bar, guys, is absolutely amazing. I've done some videos in the past discussing how the power output bar is like a secret weapon when it comes to tonal, okay? It shows you exactly the amount of power that you're putting into a rep so that you know whether or not you need to do more or if you can do more. It physically puts your power, your strength, your force on a screen so you have a gauge at which you can measure your power. It's putting your power into a tangible source. It's amazing, guys. It shows you when you can push more, how you can push more. It's just absolutely, it's invaluable. That's how valuable it truly is. Absolutely incredible. It's something that I feel like we take advantage, not take advantage, but take for granted all the time on tonal. It's something that makes you build faster, push harder. It just overall is a better experience to be able to put your power onto paper pretty much and be able to use it because you can now physically see it in front of you. So the third thing is it looks beautiful. Even when you're not using it, it's sitting on the wall. It's absolutely gorgeous. Guys, you wouldn't even know that you have a gym. When this screen is off, it just looks like a piece of art. I mean, that is just another thing I have it sitting here in my living room. You'd walk in and you'd be like, wow, what's that beautiful iPad on the wall? It just looks like a beautiful piece of technology. Some kind of amazing television. Yet it's a gym with 200 pounds of digital weight that's going to break you down and build you up. It helps you to improve. It's just absolutely beautiful. And that's something that I think that people probably don't realize often when they're using it, just how good we have it, us tonal users. All right? Another thing. Tonal chooses the weight for you. Tonal and its algorithms and its sensors, they choose the weight for you. Have you ever walked into a gym and been like, you walk over to the weight stack and you're like, oh, okay, I pick up 5. Oh, 5 pounds is too light. Let me move over to the 15. Oh, the 15 is too heavy. Let me move down to the 10. Oh, the 10 seems like it's okay. Well, tonal picks the weight that's right for you. And not only does it pick the right weight for you, it can give you your weight at 1 pound increments. So you're not going to the weight stack, picking up 5, and now it's too light. So then you have to go to a 10. You could go to a 7. You could go to a 6. You can go to a 55 you can go to a 58 instead of a 55. You know what I mean? It's absolutely mind-blowing. This is something that we take for granted. Eccentric mode. Eccentric mode, guys. You can quite literally lift up nothing and then have something. It is the most efficient way to build mass, muscle mass, in the world. in the world. Guys, Tonal has it. Eccentric Mode. I'm using this thing and I forget how special it is. But you are quite literally ripping your body down to shreds in the most efficient way possible every single time you use Eccentric Mode. It is mind-blowingly insane what Eccentric Mode has to offer. Tonal has a time under tension counter. I've discussed it in some other videos. I'll link all these videos that I've discussed in the past up in the end. I've done tons of videos on Eccentric Mode, tons of videos on the algorithms that Tonal uses, the features that Tonal has. Guys, check out my Tonal playlist on YouTube. You guys are going to find some valuable information on there. I feel confident. But let's talk about the time under tension counter. You might be working out for 2 hours at the gym, right? But if you had a counter that showed you exactly what your time under tension, the exact time that you were physically working out was, you might be surprised. You might be at the gym for 2 hours and then find out you were on your phone for an hour and a half and only lifting for half an hour. Tonal tells you. So it'll count from the beginning of your workout till the end. And then it will isolate the time that you were actually physically lifting. That is so valuable in so many different ways. And it's something that I feel like we probably take for granted. The automatic rest timer. Okay, so when you're done with a set on Tonal, what happens? Automatically, you turn the weight off, boop, and a counter starts to begin. You can physically see on the screen the counter of how long you've been resting. Why is that valuable? It gives you a good idea on how long you've been resting. So, okay, I'm on my rest. I know that I need approximately 7 minutes, maybe 6 minutes of rest because of the intensity that I work out. I know I need this time. So I use my body as well, personally, to tell me when I'm ready to go again. But it gives you a gauge. Like, if you have to wait 10 minutes or 12 minutes, and that counter is on 12 minutes, and you have to wait because you're still not feeling ready to go, well, you pretty much know you're done. You pretty much know you're done. It gives you a good gauge. It teaches you about yourself, and also it's a motivation. So on my rest, I'm going to go start my dinner, right? I'm going to go start cooking. I'm working out over here. I shut my set off. Now, all right, I know I got 7 minutes before I have to come back and do my next set. I have 7 minutes over it to prepare my food. It's super valuable, guys. Use it how you need it. That's the way I use it. So, guys, this is the stuff that I found to be super valuable and the things that I feel like we probably overlook a lot of the time. Again, there's a million things that Tonal has that is just so valuable that you can't put a price on most of this stuff, even though Tonal definitely puts a price on it because it is super expensive. But at the end of the day, guys, I feel like it's completely worth it. This machine has absolutely changed my life. Guys, if you haven't seen some of the older videos, check out the older videos. I truly find that I truly feel that you guys are going to find a lot of value in it. And it's going to show you how far Tonal has helped me to come in such a short period of time. All right, guys, I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. I hope this was appreciated, and I'll catch you at the next one. Be safe. I'll talk to you soon.